Today we continue with David's preparation for the of Israel's kingdom. First Chronicles 25, David and the commanders of the army set apart the sons of Asaph, Heman, and Jeduthun for the ministry of music. They prophesied with lyres, harps, and cymbals in the service of God's house. Their families were organized into 24 divisions, and lots were cast to determine their assignments. These musicians were trained and skilled in their service. First Chronicles 26 records the divisions of the gatekeepers. Their responsibility was connected with guarding the entrances and protecting the temple treasures. Other Levites were assigned to oversee these treasures and dedicated gifts. Some were appointed as officials and judges over matters outside of the temple. Each responsibility was assigned according to the organization established under David. First Chronicles 27, the chapter then turns to the organization of the kingdom itself. David established divisions of Israel's fighting men who served by rotation throughout the year. Each division served for 1 month. The leaders of the tribes are also listed. David appointed officials over his royal property, agriculture, vineyards, livestock, and other resources. Ahithophel served as the king's counselor, while Hushai the Archite was the king's friend. Now, what do these chapters teach and show us? Worship involved both praise and service. God's house was organized and specific responsibilities were followed. The Levites served according to their assigned duties, and leadership carried responsibility as well as authority. God values faithful service in both visible and less visible roles. Now, let's connect all of this across Scripture. These chapters remind us that worship in Israel was not disorderly. God had established the priesthood and Levites, and David organized their service according to their responsibilities. The New Testament later describes believers as members of one body with many different gifts and functions, Romans 12:48. And different responsibilities do not mean different values. Now, I'm encouraging you to read chapters 25 through 27 in full. Y'all watch David prepare the worship of God's house. Watch the musicians, gatekeepers, officials, and soldiers receive their assignments. And remember, faithfulness to God includes faithfully carrying the responsibility He gives us. The story continues tomorrow.